Gladiator heats of 1995. Do you realise that the combined weight of our male gladiators alone adds up to 133 stone? So it's no surprise, really, that at the end of last year, the arena floor cracked. And we've had to completely replace it. But not only that, we've had to import special plywood from Sweden. Which begs only one question. Is there any prize money left?
Oh, Ollie, there's plenty of money left. You should know that we've saved all the money for the prizes. £5,000 cash each. A fabulous holiday for two at the Atlantis Holiday Complex on Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Plus, a four-wheel drive, off-the-road family vehicle.
And of course, our two runners-up will not walk away empty-handed. They'll each take home £2,000. So let's meet the guys and dolls who are fighting for these prizes. This evening, they are Lynda Moore.
And Sonia Walker.
A warm welcome to Gladiators. Lynda, how are you feeling?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd be feeling quite nervous, but it's just absolutely wonderful to be here with the audience and all my friends and family over there.
You've brought one or two friends, and I understand you brought your son as well. How old's he?
Daniel, he's in the front row there. He's 13.
13, well, I have to say, you look incredibly fit and well for having a son of 13. Tell me, what sort of things do you get up to, fitness-wise?
I do a lot of running in the forest. I live in the New Forest in a little place called Mockbeggar. And it's a beautiful area. I do a lot of running. I do a lot of step aerobics and taekwondo.
Everything, quite a lot of things. And what do you do for a living?
I've gone back to studying. I'm studying a degree in sports science at the Chichester Institute.
Now tell us, you've had a secret weapon, haven't you, in your training and your run-up for Gladiators. Tell us what that is.
Yeah, I have. It's not much of a secret anymore, though, but Phil Norman, who won Gladiators in 1993, has been training me, and he's just been absolutely brilliant.
Is he here tonight to support you?
He is. He's just over there.
Oh, well, we'll look forward to seeing Phil a little bit later on, and we'll look forward to seeing you in your events as well. Lynda Moore, good luck!
Okay, Sonia, tell us a little bit about yourself. Firstly, what do you do for a living?
I'm from Burnley and I own a gymnasium with my husband Eugene.
And do you do any personalised fitness training, all this sort of stuff?
Yes, I do personalised training and I also do bodybuilding as well.
Really? Want anything special?
Very special, actually. I'm a former Miss UK, Miss Britain, Miss Europe, Miss Universe and Miss World.
Miss World! So you're obviously very qualified to come on the Gladiators.
I think anybody has got to be qualified to actually do these games because they are so hard.
Have you been doing any particular special training for today?
Yes, we've been doing rugby, running, general fitness, anything and everything.
Well, we'll see if it pays off. Off you go, Sonia. Get yourself ready. Sonia Walker!
Now let's meet the guys. They are Sean Clay.
And Lawrence Jean-Baptiste! Come on, guys!
Welcome to Gladiators. Sean, how are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I buy and sell cars for a living and I'm from Wakefield.
Oh. And I understand you work from home, so does that mean your front lawn's all covered in cars?
No, it's not full of cars. I have a compound about half a mile up the road where I keep my cars and bring them down 2 or 3 at a time.
Now, I know you like to work from home because you're a great family man. I understand your family are here. Who are they?
Yeah, I've got Jane, my wife, Dominic, my little boy, who's 7, and Melissa, who's 5. They're over there.
What a dream come true to have their dad on Gladiators. What sort of fitness have you been doing and what do you enjoy doing?
I've been doing lots of things, really. I've been doing mountain biking, martial arts. I visit the gym, a bit of sprint training.
And you're feeling fit as you can ever be?
Yeah, I think I'm now as fit as I've ever been. I'm going to give it my best shot.
That's good to hear. Let's hear it for Sean Clay.
Lawrence Jean-Baptiste. That's a beautiful name. Where'd you get it from?
It's a French name, and my parents actually originate from Dominica.
Okay, and tell me, what do you do for a living?
I'm a model and a dancer.
Wow, model and a dancer. So what makes a model and a dancer want to come and compete against the Gladiators?
Well, I would say my friends badgered me into it, but it's something I've always wanted to do, and I'll give it my best.
Are you fit as you possibly could be?
Without a doubt.
Okay, well, we'll be interested to see how you get on. Off you go, get yourself ready. Lawrence Jean-Baptiste.
Now it's time for the ladies' first event.
So one of this year's brand new games. And the first up to pull is Lynda. And she's going to be facing the deadly Nightshade.
And Lynda thrown into more of a lion's den than a whiplash ring against Nightshade. Lynda standing 5'9", weighing in at over 10.5 stones, but compares favourably to the Nightshade, who's 3 inches taller, but only a couple of pounds heavier.
3, 2, 1.
So, 30 seconds to heave the Gladiator out of the ring and score 10, and Lynda very strong on that dog bone. Nightshade desperately trying to take root. Oh, she's gone. 10 points for Lynda. What a great start for this 38-year-old mum. And her mum's delighted too.
Congratulations. Didn't take your time, did you?
I tell you, that game, I feel very sorry for the Gladiators on this game. It's definitely a contender's game. Nightshade said on another show that she had a challenge here. This is a challenge for the Gladiators.
Well done, you got her out.
Well done indeed. In the replay, Lynda switches direction. Wrong foot's Nightshade, and she bottoms out.
And our next female contender is Sonia. And she's going to be facing Amazon.
Lynda's quick win must boost Sonia Walker's confidence, but she only stands 5'6" and weighs in at just over 9 and a bit stones, and those facts and figures place her 4.5 inches shorter and 9 pounds lighter than the Amazon.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Sonia a bit previous there. John Anderson will have something to say.
Wait for the whistle. That's the first and last warning.
A slapped wrist for Sonia.
Wait for the whistles, the line says.
That's right, Sonia. Listen to your old man for a change.
3, 2, 1.
Sonia, a tug on the Amazon. The tactic seems to be unbalance the Gladiator with a quick change of direction. Like that, Sonia's nearly got her. Amazon digs in. With Amazon there, this is more like a river dance than whiplash. Sonia pushing and pulling. Looks like she's got her. Amazon's washed up. Great performance from Sonia.
Well done, Sonia. She took you right up to the wire, didn't she?
She did. I was worried about my weight, because I'm only 9 stone and I'm much smaller.
But it's also about pushing people off balance as well, isn't it?
It is. It's a pulling and the tugging as well. It's anything else. But well, I didn't think I was going to get her out at all.
Well, well done. You got yourself your 10 points. Well done, Sonia. Amazon, nearly you did so well there. Is there a trick to staying in the circle?
Not really, as you can see. It's a tough one for the girls because we don't have the weight that the guys have got, so we have to use a different techniques just to try and move with the contenders. As you can see, you run into each other, which you really should try and avoid, but it's a good game.
We nearly did it. Let's hear it for Amazon.
Maximum points for both contenders in the opening event. A great start. Lynda and Sonia, 10 apiece.
Well, you've seen the ladies. Now, let's watch the men. And the first up is Sean. And he's going to be pulling against 19 stone, the mighty Warrior.
Sean Clay's stats make very impressive reading. A good, strong 6-footer, weighing in at over 14 stones, but almost dwarfed by the man mountain Warrior, who's 5 inches taller and over 5 stones heavier.
3, 2.
But size isn't everything. Warrior was beaten in this event last time out, and Sean knows it. Sean, he's got him. 10 points. Sean's used to cars for shifting Warrior. He deserves an HGV licence. I think the family liked that. And so did Sean's little girl, Melissa.
Tremendous display. Absolutely fantastic. Gum shield out.
What can I say?
Tell us how you did it.
Well, I think it were, in all fairness, a little bit of luck. I'm a bit faster than Warrior. He's a very, very strong fella. And I thought he were going to pull me and drag me around all over the place, but he lost his footing and I took advantage of it.
Well done. 10 points and the quickest I've seen. Well done, Sean. Warrior, unlucky. You looked very disappointed with yourself. What happened?
Well, you know, when we practice, we haven't really practiced on this carpet, and when we're backstage, I'm pulling the guys around a bit, but no excuses. I slipped, he pulled me out. Well done to the contender. Well done, guys.
Let's hear it for the mighty Warrior, and 10 points to Sean.
Maybe not my game, eh?
Sean made an impression on Warrior. Warrior made an impression on the arena floor.
Next up, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be facing Rhino.
Dancer Lawrence Jean-Baptiste, looking to use some fancy footwork to take full advantage of his height, weighs in at just over 14 stones. The Rhino a couple of inches shorter than Lawrence, but a good 3 stones heavier. Oh, I'm not kissing that. The contender with the clear advantage of the larger turning circle, Whiplash proving to be more a test of agility than pure strength, as Lawrence is now showing, and the Rhino's hanging on. Oh, he's going! He's gone! 10 points and a clean sweep for the contenders.
Tremendous stuff. Lawrence, you stood there and you watched him psych himself up. You must have thought, what on earth is coming your way?
I believe very much in using someone's energy for yourself. And that's what I did.
Well, you got yourself 10 points. Well done, Lawrence. Rhino, it was quite frightening. We saw yourself psyching yourself up. That was scary stuff.
All the Gladiators, we haven't done this much. It's my second time doing it. He was a strong lad, and respect to him, he done really well.
Well done. Let's hear it for Rhino. And let's hear it for 10 points, Lawrence.
Rhino generous in defeat, and after one event, Sean's on 10, Lawrence is on 10. It's on to event 2.
First up on hit and run, it's Lynda. And she's going to be facing Zodiac and Panther. Jet and Vogue.
Ooh, and not many can do that after a canteen supper.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
30 seconds to traverse the bridge as many times as possible. 2 points for each successful crossing. And Lynda waiting for that gap in the traffic before making the move. 2 points. She didn't look confident at the start of this event. She's running into trouble. Oh, boy. She's been conquered. That swing from Panther troubled her, but the ball from Zodiac toppled her.
Well, you picked up 2 points. It's not too bad.
That lasted a long time, didn't it?
Well, it looks very easy at first when you're standing down here, but when you realise that you can be knocked off so easily, it isn't.
Oh, well, I read somewhere that Wolf thought that the contenders were cannon fodder. And I certainly, after that game, I feel like cannon fodder.
Well, not too bad. 2 points.
The family and friends still proud of her.
Next up against our 4 gladiators, it's Sonia. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
Oh, a tentative start from Sonia. 2 points to beat and 4 demolition balls to dodge. Oh, just misses the double whammy for 2 points. Back for another bite of the cherry. Oh, like big clackers. 2 more there. Third crossing. Almost doing the Lambada there with Panther's demolition ball. 2 more. Back for a 4th run. Time going down. Oh, and so is Sonia. crossings for Sonia. It's downstairs with Uli.
Well done, Sonia. You did terrifically well. 6 points.
Thank you. Great stuff. Yes.
Good, as if you were enjoying it. A little bit hesitant to start with, but then you got going.
They're quite heavy. They look like sponge, but they're very, very heavy. So you've got to push them out and just go for it.
Well done. Let's hear it for Sonia. And let's hear it for our gladiators. Zodiac, Panther, Jet and Rogue.
And they swing as good as they somersault. After 2 events, Lynda moves up to 12, Sonia 16.
So now we move into the men's hit and run with Sean. And he's going to be facing Raider and Wolf. Warrior and Saracen.
As far as Warrior's concerned, it's payback time.
Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready!
The Demolition Men.
3, 2, 1.
And this is a demolition darling for the Wakefield motor trader. Hello, Sean. Got a new motor? Oh, yes, on your head, son. 2 points. Back for another run. Dodging and weaving. Just under the wire for another 2. 3rd run. Oh, dives for cover. 2 more. And sportingly boots Raiders' demolition ball back to him. Sprints for cover. Nicely timed. 2 more. Time is running down. Oh, and an excellent hit and run from Sean. And Sean's people pleased with that high-octane, high-scoring performance.
Well, Sean, it looked to me as if they nearly had you off there on the first run.
Nearly, but not quite.
And you were a great sport there, helping Raider to get his cannonball back.
There's a nice fella, isn't he, really?
You're a nice fella, and to nice fellas we give 8 points. Well done. John Anderson, a word.
Yes, the rules require that the contender touches the backboard. On the 3rd run, Sean didn't do that, but in not doing it, what he did was to remove the ball that was stuck and very sportingly return it to the Gladiator. So I think that in the circumstances, he deserves the 2 points, and the 2 points will be awarded.
Terrific. So, he scored 8 points. Well done to Sean.
As always, an excellent decision by our referee.
Next up against our gladiators, it's Lawrence. Over to John Anderson.
Contender ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
Wow, Lawrence's tactic is to go for it. Oh, and he's copped it. Half a step from the platform and got a face full of foam plastic. Good music, though.
Oh, Lawrence, that was desperately unfortunate.
Oh, you're not wrong. After waiting so long as well. He was lucky. I'll give him that one.
Well, it's quite a tough one. I mean, down here it looks so easy that the balls are pretty hard, though, aren't they?
The balls are not so much hard. It's just catching you. If they catch you at the right time, you've had it. No matter how quick you are or how much balance you have.
And you did. Oh, never mind. No points. Well done, Lawrence. Better luck next time. And let's hear it for our gladiators. Wolf, Raider, Warrior and Saracen.
Good job by the Glads that time. After 2 events, Sean moves on to 18. Lawrence stays on 10.
So 2 events down, 3 more to go, plus the eliminator. Join us after the break for more action here on the Gladiators.
So, welcome back to another one of the series' brand new games. A game of tag with a little bit of difference.
With a lot of difference, actually, Fash. It's called...
And the first of our female contenders is Lynda. And she'll be against Jet. Over to John Anderson.
Set the pendulum.
swings, the clock ticks down. 60 seconds to evade capture by the Gladiator for 10 points. 5 points if the contender keeps out of trouble for 40. Jets is heading north. And Lynda looking as if she's hanging on for dear life. Almost hypnotised by the pendulum swing. Here comes Jets. Over the horizon, Lynda struggling just to keep her grip. Jet backing down the ball, sort of reversing into Lynda. Lynda facing a lot of trouble. Quite a cheeky manoeuvre from Jets. She's got to grab that flag from Lynda's back. Lynda not in an easy position. She's past the 40-second mark. She's got her 5 points. And Jet's got her flag. The pendulum not really Lynda's event, but she clocked up 5 points. Very unhappy up there. In the replay, Jet has to twist like a contortionist in order to pick that pennant. Great performance from her.
Well done, Lynda. But Lynda, you didn't move. You didn't seem to move. What happened? Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. I didn't know where to go. No, I tried to go under, and it's very hard when you actually go under to move.
Well, I've got some good news for you. You stayed on longer than 40 seconds, which gave you 5 points. Well done.
Nice score. Nice hat.
Jet, she managed to stay on, even though she didn't move. What do you got to say about that?
Very well done. Obviously, with the inertia, it takes a lot of strength to hold on when it's coming backwards and forwards. Very, very good. I'm just so relieved I found you, because it's very hard to find the contender sometimes. I really enjoyed that. Well done.
Well done. Let's hear it for Jet. And let's hear it for Lynda. 5 points. And next up, it's Sonia. And she's going to be up against Lightning. Over to John Anderson.
Set the pendulum.
Sonia held the title Miss Universe. Now she's trying to hang on to Planet Pendulum. Lightning looking to strike at the earliest opportunity. Lightning very fast up there. Things are going to hot up for Sonia pretty soon. Another example of global warming. Lightning descending, looking to keep a clean sheet and grab the flag before 40 seconds have elapsed. Sonia grabbing to her right. Lightning's with her. Sonia just keeping her at arm's length. Lightning's nearly got her. Strikes. Missed. Sonia's got 5. Oh, and Lightning snatches the prize. Sonia 1.5 seconds under the wire. Oh, victory wiggle from Lightning. In the replay, Lightning just a fingertip away from denying Sonia any points at all. Doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Sonia, you certainly didn't move until Lightning was almost on top of you. What changed your mind?
I was going to go around the side, but I thought, no. I know she's going over the top, so I'll go under. But it's quite hard. With the shape of the actual pendulum, you don't know where they're actually on until the last moment, so then you just go for it.
Well, you stayed on. You like it, do you?
Great game, yeah.
Well, you stayed on 41 seconds. Gives yourself 5 points. Well done, Sonia.
Couldn't have been closer.
Well done, Lightning. She made you do all the work, didn't she?
Oh, do you know, that was a brilliant chase, that was. This is one of the most exciting, the most thrilling events that I've been on. And, oh, you must think it looks something, but you really have to try it. It's wonderful.
Well done. Let's hear it for Lightning.
Well, fellas, now you know what to get Lightning for Christmas, her own pendulum set, but joking apart, kids, please don't do this at home. After 3 events, Lynda moves to 17, Sonia to 21.
Okay, moving along with the men. And the first up, it's Sean. And he's going to be facing a Trojan.
Set the pendulum.
test the contenders' determination as well as their eardrums. Sean has to decide from which direction the Trojan will attack. He's moving left along the equator, and he looks confident. On the dark side, there's Trojan looking to go up and over. For Sean, there's still no sign of him. He doesn't want to go with the Tro. Checking the horizons, he's got to be somewhere. Changing his position. Oh, look at that, out of nowhere. Here comes trouble. Sean doing the grabbing to stop Trojan's grabbing. Moving right and just out of range. The Trojan dives at him. And Sean's good for 5 and desperate to keep Trojan at arm's length. Trojan so quick, scrambling to get a better position to grab Sean's colour. He's got him. No, he hasn't. Oh, he's gone. 10 points to Sean. Waves the Trojan goodbye. Looking at it again in trying to get a grip on the flag, Trojan forgets his grip on the pendulum, and down he comes. He won't be best pleased about that.
Unlucky Trojan. Spectacular stuff, though. That's what we want to see. You really went for him.
Yeah. I mean, it really was. I was so close. Had it in there a couple of times. Went for it. Thought I'd die for it. Just missed it. 4 points to this guy. He deserved them, man.
Great show.
Fun.
Great show. Sean. Oh, well done.
Oh, very, very lucky there. This man's very quick.
But did you have a feeling of which side he was going to attack you on?
No idea.
No idea whatsoever?
Absolutely no idea whatsoever.
But I'll tell you what, you say he's quick, but you speeded up a heck of a lot when he came.
Well, if it were my wife, she'd be stopped there waiting for a kiss from him, but I can't do that.
Well, well done. You got yourself 10 points. Well done, Sean. And well done, Trojan.
10 well-deserved points there, man.
Trojan generous with his praise. No wonder he's got such a following.
And the next up, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be up against the Hunter. Over to Don Anderson.
Get the pendulum.
Enjoying a terrific season of Gladiators so far. Moore, a big game hunter in this event as he stalks his prey. My goodness, he's orbited the globe in less than 8 seconds. Incredible speed. For Lawrence, the only way is down. Scuttles his way round the South Pole and looks to have escaped the danger for now. Hunter's struggling there. In fact, he's in a fair bit of trouble. His feet have snagged in the safety net. Lawrence can breathe a sigh of relief for that lucky escape. He's looking good for 5 points, and he's looking round for Hunter. He knows how incredibly fast this Gladiator can be. And this is what's so frustrating for Lawrence, is he has no idea where the Hunter is. He could be coming from any direction. And he's keeping his eyes peeled. Hunter, we can see, is on the bottom of the pendulum. But Lawrence doesn't know that. But Lawrence is on for the maximum. He nets his 10. There's the welcome sound of the whistle. And his sister Berinthia knows those points bring him right back into contention. 60 seconds of stealth, skill and circumnavigation, which is probably harder to say than do. Excellent performance from Lawrence. And we also witnessed something you don't often see. A Hunter trapped in his net. Fashes down there.
Lawrence, fantastic stuff. I think at last, Hunter met his match.
Without a doubt. Heard was fast. All I could do was my best to keep in front of him. I did just that.
He was right on the tail. You felt him all the way, didn't you?
All the way. Did well.
Did well? You got yourself your 10 points. Well done, Lawrence. Hunter. Whoa. You met your match there. Yeah. He's fast.
He was a fantastic contestant. He was very, very quick. But I felt a bit cheeky because I got caught up in this net here. It's a bit low for me. I'm a big lad, you know.
Well done. Let's hear it for the Hunter. And 10 points to Lawrence.
After 3 events, Sean's on 28, Lawrence is on 20.
First up in duel, it's Lynda.
The Falcon, a good duelist, but against Lynda, she's giving away 2 inches in height and 5 pounds in the weight department.
Ready! Gladiator, ready! On top! 3, 2, 1!
Let's get ready to rumble. Lynda has 30 seconds to earn 10 points for the KO or 5 for the draw, and both girls swinging a few in and both girls soaking them up. Settling down now. In this event, the girls use more of a fencing technique rather than rely on sheer power. The Falcon is doing very well, not giving Lynda the chance to press home that 5-pound weight advantage. This is going to go to the wire. Falcon struggling at the end, though. 5 points for Lynda. Delighted with that. And Lynda very happy to take the dive, but under her own steam. In the replay, Falcon displaying a full range of shots. Good with the swing, but better with the jab.
Lynda, that was a terrific game of duel. That's just what we like to see. You're one tough lady. You haven't been practicing with your son, have you?
I've been practicing on my son's baseball stand in the garden.
Well, it stood you...
It doesn't hit back, I'm afraid.
Well, she does, but this stood you in great stead. You picked up 5 points. Well done.
And ex-Gladiator champion Phil Norman there, pleased with that performance from Lynda.
And next up, it's Sonia. And she's going to be facing Nightshade.
Well, I wouldn't want to be up there against the incredible Nightshade. Earlier today, Sonia gave us her thoughts. Would she be alarmed at the prospect?
I fear no Gladiator whatsoever. I fear no Gladiator at all. And I think this year, because they're the ultimate fitness people this year, the Gladiators, by the look of us, should be scared of us this year, for once.
Well, will Nightshade make her eat those words with the help of her pugil stick? Nightshade 6 inches taller than Sonia and over a stone heavier. Just look at the difference. Sonia defending well and sticking it to her. Nightshade working away. Oh, she's got her. Oh, surely Sonia's for the chop, but she soaks it up. What a durable contender this little lady is. And Nightshade can't get the job done. Lining up some real bombs, but can't shift her. That Sonia is some tough cookie. And that draw has earned her 5 points the hard way. And having seen that, Eugene will think twice now before complaining about his tea being late. Sonia, as good as her word, certainly wasn't afraid of the Nightshade's armoury. But she joins Uli now for a blow-by-blow account of the big fight.
Well, Sonia, it's nice to see you down on terra firma. But you gave as good as you got, and you certainly gave her a good run for her money.
Everybody is frightened of Nightshade when it comes to this game. And now I understand why.
What did you say to yourself before you got up there and when you saw her? You were standing there face to face.
I knew exactly what I said. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? That's the exact words, but it was a great, really good fight. Good.
You didn't regret it because you picked up 5 points. Well done. And she probably was one of your greater challenges, really, wasn't she, Nightshade?
Yes, she reminded me very much of Jean Clank, a previous winner of the show. And I do like it when I go up there if I can have a good battle, because it makes it much more fun. You can always expect Nightshade to stand and fight. I won't mess around. I will try and throw the blows.
We certainly know that. Let's hear it for Nightshade.
So after 4 events, Lynda goes up to 22, Sonia hits 26.
So we now move into the men's duel with Sean. And he's going to be facing Raider.
This afternoon, Sean told us how he thought his wife Jane might react to his battle with Raider.
I don't know how much of it my wife will see because she tends to go like this. So I just have to keep her hands apart and try and do the best I can for her.
I think I know how she feels. Sean explodes straight to work, taking the fight to Raider. Raider not sure what's hit him. He's been stung into action. Oh, what a roundhouse! And the referee stopped it, and I can't see why. Let's have a look at the replay. Sean took a shot from Raider, decided to go after him, but there it is. He stepped across. Simple as that.
Well, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure everyone here felt that that fight was cut a bit short because that was a tremendous fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get the body weight stuck into him because he's a heavy lad, and obviously I missed the blow and it carried me forward.
You really went for it?
Yeah, well, you don't have no choice, do you? You've got to go for it.
Never mind. Let's hear it for Sean. Well, Raider, I bet you weren't expecting such a strong fight from Sean.
Well, I wasn't aware. He's proved himself throughout the tournament. He's a big guy. There's not much size difference between the two of us. It's down to aggression and the will to win.
Well, you both had that, and I'm afraid no points for Sean. Let's hear it for Raider. And for Sean.
And Sean will be very disappointed after that very lively start.
Next up on duel, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be facing Hunter.
Hunter will be looking for revenge for that defeat on Pendulum, and he's well equipped to do it. 3 inches taller than Lawrence and 39 pounds heavier.
3, 2, 1.
Hunter undefeated on duel, and that was no exception. An explosive display of pugil power from Hunter dispatches his man to the crash mat in under 5 seconds. Here comes poor old Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence. What can I say? 3 hits. I bet you didn't have time to blink, did you?
He was quicker than me that time, I'll give him that. You're right, I didn't.
You weren't anticipating that at all.
Not at all, no.
Can I ask a really silly question like, did you enjoy it?
Every minute. Oh, give me more.
Every minute? I don't think it lasted a minute. And what about you, Hunter? Terrific work. I mean, you're a bit mean.
He got some points on me on the pendulum. I hate losing, so this was the payback time for the Huntsman.
Let's hear it for Hunter and for Lawrence.
And who can blame them? After 4 events, Sean stays on 28 and Lawrence on 20. Next event.
And on her platform, it's Lynda! And getting ready to swing, it's Sonia! And they'll be swinging against Lightning! And Vulcan!
Lynda looks confident, and with good reason.
My favourite game is swing shot. It is just brilliant. It's like it's like going back to your second childhood. You leap off this platform and it's something that you would never do in real life. And you do it and you know that you're so safe. So you just go for it, and it's just such a wonderful feeling. It's great.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Swing out, sisters! Oh, and Lynda comes back with a yellow, scrumped it from right under the noses of the Gladiators. And she's back for more. And this time, Lightning keeps her out. Sonia seems to have lost her elasticity, and she's got a blue in her beak. Lightning against Lynda. Oh, Lynda again picks a pair of lemons from that tree. Sonia took her time banking that blue. Here she comes. Oh, pushed away by the flying falcon. Lynda with a running jump and out of range. And those shock cords individually adjusted to your own body weight. Here she comes, she's got a free jump at the cylinder. Lets one slip, Sonia's there, snatches a yellow to even the score. And it looks like we're running out of time here. And it must be said, Falcon and Lightning have done the business. We all had a swinging time. A little disappointing there for Lynda.
So let's have a look at the ladies' scoring. Lynda, she scored 3 points. And Sonia, 3 points also.
Fash confirms the scores, which brings up the final totals. Lynda 25, Sonia 29.
So, on with the men. And on his platform, it's Sean and Lawrence. And they're going to be swinging against a Cobra and Trojan. Over to John Anderson.
Oh, Trojan's famous impression of a spider there.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
Ooh, for his next animal impression, folks, the MGM lion. Arr. And Lawrence leaps into thin air, hoping for a spring in his step. Sean snatches a pair, more blue on his face than Mel Gibson in Braveheart, and Snake Hips struggling with the recoil. Sean pots the blue, tries again, one giant leap for Sean. This time less Mel Gibson, more Slim Pickens. Denied by Cobra. Lawrence with a free swing, snatches a pair of yellows, not quite the style and coordination you'd expect from a dancer. Sean, with plenty of time for a freebie, grabs a pair for himself. Lawrence finally banks his booty. As a dancer, he should know you've got to get up to get down. Lawrence, oh, he claws his way up the cylinder. He's got handfuls. Greedy guy. He's got reds and blues all over the place. Incredible jump. He's got to bank them first. Yes, that's an unbelievable 10 points in one swing. He's back for more, and he's picked off a yellow. Good scoring from Lawrence. But not a good day at the office for Trojan. Well worth taking another look at that incredible 10-pointer by Lawrence. In the replay, his bounce isn't great, but he claws his way to the point like Bob Hoskins up a telegraph pole, then crashes into the platform. It was worth it, though.
Okay, let's have a look at the scores. And Sean, he scored 6 points. And Lawrence, 13 points.
After 5 events, Lawrence has bounced his way back into contention. Sean 34, Lawrence 33.
We'll see you after a break, so don't go away where you can see some more exciting action on the Gladiators!
Eliminator time. And the ladies' competition, Lynda's on 25 points, Sonia's on 29 points. That's a 4-point difference, which will give Sonia a head start of 2 seconds.
Sonia, you will go on my first whistle. Lynda, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Sonia has it away on her toes, and Lynda is hot on her heels. For the mother of all event courses, the Eliminator. And Sonia will be first to the hand ladder. And who is that bloke with the hat on? And Lynda making a meal out of that rope climb. Sonia's husband, Eugene, on his feet. And so is Sonia. She must have heard his words. That was a fair old sprint. Here comes Lynda. Oh, she stumbles across, nearly falls over the edge. Go, Lynda, go. And she's going to have to if she's going to catch up with Sonia Walker. There's Sonia's son, Louis. Can't believe his eyes. As Mum comes down the zip line. 90 feet to the crash mats, perfect landing, 2 hurdles ahead of her. And Lynda, oh, not such a good landing there. Sonia very tentative on that balance beam, but no subtlety from Lynda. She's going for it, she's joined her, she's caught up, and oh, she stumbled, and that's going to cost her as Sonia pumps up the travelator. Oh, Lynda's lost it, but Sonia's through to the quarterfinals. What a contender. Victory. And here comes our artist Lynda, drawing on those last reserves to get her up the travelator and through the paper burst. Great effort.
Congratulations. You feel a lot better now, don't you?
I've won titles in my life. I've won Miss World, Miss Universe, I've won them all, but there's no feeling like coming through there first. It really is no feeling like it. It was brilliant. Really great.
Well done. Let's hear for Sonia.
incredibly hard tonight. You really have. And you've had some terrific support.
They have just been absolutely the best. They have been brilliant. It's been a great crowd.
And I'm sure Phil Norman had his fingers crossed for you, and your son.
Yeah, definitely.
And you've enjoyed yourself, though?
Very much. It's been wonderful.
Well, you've been a great contender. Maybe we'll see you back sometime. Lynda Moore!
There are no losers on Gladiators. Every contender who takes on the ultimate challenge is a winner. Sonia celebrates her victory with the family. And Lynda being congratulated by her mum. A splendid display of courage. Next, it's the men's eliminator. Sean Clay has a 1-point lead. And even I can work out that converts to a half-second head start over Lawrence Jean-Baptiste.
Sean, you will go on my first whistle. Lawrence, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
So many of these eliminators, the contenders have been half a second apart, and that pays testament to the standard of our contenders this season. Sean and Lawrence, there's nothing in it as they hit the handbike. Sean's son Dominic screaming for Dad, and Dad normally trains on mountain bikes, although I think he'd prefer to use his feet than his hands. There's Lawrence, who can normally be seen playing the part of the genie in Aladdin, and I bet he wishes he had his magic carpet with him to get round this course. There's his sister Barinthia, screaming support. Lawrence told me earlier that he was in Alien 3 but got edited out. Well, I tell you what, Lawrence, on Eliminator, no one can hear you scream. Good landing. Oh, and there comes Sean right behind him. This is going all the way to the wire. Keep your balance and keep your head. You're going to need it for the Travelator. Up he steams. Lawrence Jean-Baptiste just gets up by the skin of his teeth, but he's booked himself a place in the quarter-finals. And Sean Clay, disappointed, brings up the rear. But it's all too much for Sean's daughter, Melissa.
Have you got any breath left? Yes. Can you get it on? How do you feel now?
Brilliant. Very, very good.
Was it all worth it?
Every last second. It was all worth it. Well worth it.
And we'll be seeing you again, I'm sure, very soon.
Without a doubt.
Well done, let's hear it for Lawrence!
Sean, that was a really cracking eliminator. I mean, head-to-head, you were both throwing yourselves at the tasks. I mean, it was terrific.
Yeah, all I ask of Lawrence now is that he wins. He's won me and he's got to win now.
It's been great to have you here. I'm sure your children and your wife have been desperately proud of you.
Yeah. I'm just sorry I'm letting down, kids.
It's been great to have you on the show. Let's hear it for Sean Clay.
Sean let nobody down this evening, gets a standing ovation for his marvellous performance. Lawrence and his sister celebrates. And there's Sean with his wife Jane. An emotional reunion.
Well, Fats, that last eliminator was a real heart-stopper.
Oh, wasn't it? But I tell you what, there's going to be a lot more of that next week.
I don't know if I can handle it. See you then on the Gladiators!
Bye-bye!
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
And John Anderson will be wetting his whistle, ready to blow his whistle, in more Gladiators next here on Challenge. Whilst over on Pick, a Japanese man is stopped as his travelling story doesn't add up, and a man from Peru is trying to bring in live plants in border security, America's front line.
Ready, let's go, let's go!
Music with more muscle.
gladiator heats. Now, ahead of our 4 contenders tonight lies the prospect, if they're successful, of facing our gladiators a further 3 times. But of course, that success will be very richly rewarded. Fash.
And for anybody to face the gladiators that amount of times, they deserve some good prizes. And good prizes is what we've got for you today. A holiday for 2 at the Atlantis Holiday Complex on the Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Plus, £5,000 cash each. And a 4-wheel drive, off-the-road family vehicle. Not bad.
And of course, we haven't forgotten about our runners-up. They'll each walk away with £2,000. So let's meet the people who are fighting for those prizes. The girls tonight are Cheryl Quin
and Julie Gray.
Cheryl, you look terrific and you're looking very relaxed.
I must be a good actress then, because I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, well, that's also good, a bit of nervous energy. 1 or 2 supporters here?
Yeah, there's a few here, yeah. It's really good to see them all.
The mighty Quin I can see there. Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I'm from York, but I'm studying sport management at Northumbria University at Newcastle.
Whoa! And what are you hoping that will lead to?
Hopefully a gym empire.
Not just a gym, but an empire. OK, I'm getting the lie of the land here. So, I understand you're very big at boxing.
Well, not too big, but I've just taken it up recently, and it's really good. I enjoy it, yeah.
Are there many girls fighting in your gym?
No, it's just me, but I try not to be too violent with all the men, yeah.
Oh, blimey. So, now, are you looking forward to tonight?
I am, yes. Bit, you know, nervous about a couple of the events, but I'll give it my best, yeah.
Well, listen, we're looking forward to seeing you in the events. Best of luck. Cheryl Quin!
OK, Julie? Is it Julie or is it Jules? Let's get that straight first.
Well, my name is Julie, but I'm known as Jules to everyone.
OK, so for today, you are Jules. Now, Jules, tell us, what do you do for a living?
I'm a physical education officer at Holloway Prison.
OK, and how long have you worked there?
I've been in the service 4 years and I've spent the whole time there.
And where are you actually from?
I'm from Bebington on the Wirral.
Wow. Obviously a lot of supporters. Now, they're not all from the prison, are they?
No, unfortunately, they wouldn't let anybody from the prison come today. There are a few officers there, but they wouldn't let the inmates out.
Well, it sounds like they're all here. So do you get time to do any other special training?
I get time to train usually during my lunchtime or after work. That's about it, really.
Well, later on, we'll know how fit you really are. OK, Jules, off you go. Get yourself ready. Julie Gray.
So let's meet the guys. They are Murray Stevens
and Bill Cumberland.
Welcome, Murray. How are you feeling?
Fine, fine. It's good getting here.
And have you got any supporters with you? I can't hear any.
I hope they 200, I hope.
Tell us what you do and where you're from.
I'm a design technician, stay in Fife, Scotland.
Oh, Fife. Beautiful part of the world. So you're right on the coast?
Yeah, right on the coast, beside the sea. A lot of the sports I do is like water sports, canoeing, windsurfing, things like that.
Oh, that's terrific. And I understand part-time as well. You look after a lighthouse, is that right?
That's right on the east coast of Scotland, as far as out you can go.
That must be terrific fun.
Yeah, it's good. You get out there in the sea air. I'm missing it here, I must admit, and all this air conditioning.
I bet you are. Best of luck tonight. We'll see you a bit later. Murray Stevens.
OK, Bill, now you work in London. What do you actually do?
I work on the sewers, cleaning sewers, clearing blockages, all sorts of things like that.
Oh, that must be a nice, interesting job.
It varies sometimes. You can find all sorts of bits and pieces down there. It's quite a varied job.
And have you brought any of your mates with you today?
Yeah, I've got loads of them. They're all over there. Hi, guys.
Good. I'm sure, apart from having all your showers and cleaning up, what else do you do?
Use lots of deodorant.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, what other training do you do?
I do a bit of weights. I do circuit training, which is the main aerobics side of it. And I do step aerobics and a lot of cycling.
So are you ready for today?
Oh, yeah. Psyched up really well.
And are you taking it really seriously?
Not too seriously. I'm just going to come down and enjoy it. That's the main thing to do.
And how do you think you're going to do today?
Oh, excellent. I'm going to win it.
Oh, well, there you are. There you are, that says it. Well, let's see. Off you go, Bill, get yourself ready.
Well, hopefully the girls should be ready for their first event, so here it is.
And in the yellow atmosphere, it's the Jules. And in the orange sphere, it's Cheryl. And they'll be facing the Panther. And the deadly Nightshade.
Julie Gray in yellow, and she'll be banging up against the Panther, who's been caged up especially for this event. And there's Nightshade, highly qualified for this event, pentathlete, great lower body strength, and there's the entire Gladiator arena rocking before they get rolling.
Checkpoints for smoke. Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1!
Jules, a prison PE instructor at Holloway, behind bars herself now, but for her own good, because here comes Panther! Panther careers into Cheryl. Jules free with some space for a pop at pod 4. There's the smoke. And there's the score, 3 points. Cheryl free on pod 2. There's the equaliser. Oh, Cheryl skids her spear to a stop. Great move by Cheryl. She's wrong-footed Nightshade by outbreaking her. She's free for 3 on 3. Smoking. Jules on 2. Oh, nudged down to the points by Panther. Got a free run on 3. And fails to press home the advantage. And Nightshade closely marking Cheryl. She won't be fooled twice in this event. Ah, Jules with acres of space. A clear run to claw back some points. Come on! Oh, misses out again. Cheryl, a race against the whistle wins. Julie's fans pleased with her performance, but she failed to capitalise on her scoring chances.
Well done, Julie. You must be out of breath.
I can't speak. It's really hard work. You don't realise until you try it.
But, Julie, you're probably not aware of it, but you rolled over so many pods you could have got maybe into double figures even.
I'm looking for some.
But still, you got yourself 3 points. Well done, Jules.
Oh, Cheryl, that was a fast-moving event. You enjoyed it?
I did, yes, I did. But hamsters certainly make it look a lot easier.
Absolutely. Now, you may be of a more compact size, especially compared to Nightshade, but you left her standing.
Good. She was fast and it's difficult to control those balls, but I think I got over 1 or 2, I'm not sure.
You picked up 6 points. Well done. Well done, Cheryl.
Well done indeed. The proud mum delighted because that performance puts Cheryl into the lead after one event by 6 points to Julie's 3.
So, moving right along to the men. In the yellow sphere, it's a Bill. And on the other side, in the orange sphere, it's Murray. And they'll be rolling against a Saracen. And the mighty Warrior. Ready. Over to John Anderson.
Checkpoints for smoke. Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready!
As always.
3, 2, 1!
Well, here comes Bill, a sewage operator, and this event not to be sniffed at either, because here comes Warrior! Oh, what a pile-up in the middle. Contenders break free, but for the same pot. Murray changes direction. Bill can't make it pay, and already Saracen and Warrior adopting good defensive position. Warrior marking Murray out of the points. In fact, both Gladiators keeping the contenders wide of the pods. And Warrior dominating Murray completely. And Wakefield getting short shrift from Saracen, but he looks to have found himself some space now. Zero's in on pod 2. Saracen intercepts. Can he pull it back? Oh, Murray sends him a perler. Everyone ganging up on Bill there. Here he comes again. On 1. Can't middle it. Murray on 3. Oh, good work by Warrior. And we're out of time. Good defensive work from the Warrior and Saracen. Intimidating and in control. Top man Fash is down there with Bill.
Well done, Bill. Hard work. Those boys are good.
They are. They're expert at this game. They've been playing it for ages now. And it's like I've had about 5 goes on this.
Now, through it all, I thought I heard Saracen ask, are you all right? What happened?
Yeah, it did. I came on one of the pods, he hit me really hard, and I just went down, scraped my shoulder on the back, and he just like asked, he was a bit concerned, so I went down a bit hard, that's all.
Oh, you're playing with the heavy boys now.
Well, that's it. They were twice the size of me.
Unlucky, no points. Let's hear it for Bill! Well done.
Oh, Murray, not a great first event. I mean, it seemed the two of you got in a bit of a pickle there, you and Bill.
Yeah, every time, well, when we came from the clash at the start, we both went for the same pods. And then when we turned round, we were getting blocked. And then every time we went for a pod, there was always somebody else at the one you were going for.
I know, you're going against each other, which is a real shame. Let's hear it for Murray.
Saracen, you boys are good. You shut them out completely. What do you actually work on? Are you just closing the angles down?
Oh, yeah, we close the angles down. I mean, I watch what pod he's going for, so I don't actually chase him. I go straight for the pod and make sure I get there first, so there's no way he's going to score.
No one's going to move you. Let's hear it for Saracen. Well done.
Thank you, Joe.
Warrior. Now, Warrior, it actually looks sometimes as if you're actually letting him actually get to the pods.
Yeah, this game we've got to try and make it as exciting as we can, so I back off, give the guy a chance to go for the pod, and just as he's going to go over it, I hit him. And that's the game that we want to see.
So really, you're putting the carrot in front of his nose, and then you sort of just come at the last minute and take it away again?
That's right. Right at the very last moment, he's off, and he's got to go for another pod, and that's the way we play the game.
Great stuff. Let's hear it for the mighty Warrior and Saracen.
No point. No, nil point. Totally shut out.
That's German.
He won't be replacing Wogan on the Eurovision Song Contest, but those guys are a dynamic double act in any language. The score's looking like a pair of atmospheres, 0-0. Event 2.
Standing at the foot of the pyramid, it's Cheryl and Julie. And they're going to be facing Amazon and Jet. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Now, this is step aerobics gladiator style. Jet intercepts Julie and sends her packing. Amazon, more like Niagara Falls as he sweeps Cheryl away. Julie having another go. And Jet's got the measure of her. Cheryl Quin straight into Amazon. Should call her Dr. Quin, the medicine that woman's having dished out at her. Jet quick stepping to keep Julie at bay. Amazon again takes the plunge. Oh, Jet with a spectacular crash dive. Time running down and the contender's getting no height whatsoever now. Amazon again! Another splashdown for Cheryl. Jet's wrestling. If you can get the fall, go for the submission. Cheryl starting her way up again. Jet with her there. Jules will be starting her way down. Amazon throwing her weight around and Cheryl's. And contenders glad to hear that sound. Julie's fans glad to see she's still intact, and sometimes you wondered who was dragging who down to the crash mat.
That was a terrific game of pyramid. You're up and down like a yo-yo.
Absolutely. I think I need a week to recover from that one.
Some fairly nasty falls there, but you're all right.
I've come out in one piece, that's the main thing.
Absolutely. And Cheryl, you had a tough time as well.
Yeah. I think actually the running up's worse than the falling down.
And she's very tall as well, Amazon, so she had a slight height advantage getting up there.
She did, but she was good, but she's heavy when she falls on you.
Well, let's hear it for our two contenders. No luck this time, Cheryl and Julie.
Amazon, absolutely fantastic. You must have rolled down there about 10 times.
She was a good girl. She took a lot of hard knocks, and I'm a bit heavier than her. And
She landed underneath me a few times.
Well, fantastic. It's very few people going to beat you. Let's hear it for Amazon! Jet, now you've been doing the pyramid for quite a long time now. Does it get any easier?
Fitness-wise, it's always the same. As long as you keep fit, it's always going to be a hard event. But Julie figured out that if she's coming down, she's coming down with me type of thing. So we did a lot of double tackles. She did very well.
Well done. Let's hear it for Jet!
Let's hear it indeed. She and Amazon keep a clean sheet, so the scores remain the same.
So now we move into the men's pyramid with Murray and Bill. And they're going to be facing Raider and the Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Raider on Murray and Wolf on Bill, and it's Raider's first time on the pyramid. And Wolf snaps at the heels of Bill. And you wouldn't believe this is Raider's first time on the pyramid, doing an excellent job frustrating Murray. Wolf on Bill. Oh, Raider dashes the lighthouse keeper on the rocks below. Bill wide, Wolf's there. Murray makes a run for it. Oh, sends himself packing with that trip. Bill and Wolf. And it's grapple time up there. Raider and Murray. Oh, a bit of slap and tickle, and Raider playing fair. Heaves his man to the crash mat. And he's grateful for the leg up. And Wolf and Bill are digging in. I think Murray is down and out, just like the clock. That was tough work out for everyone. Bill pleased to make the Wolf struggle. Oh, disgraceful behaviour from the Wolf. While Bill was getting a big hand, he copped a big foot. The Wolf finally reverting to his big bad ways this season.
Murray, I suspect that was a little bit harder than climbing up the lighthouse, right?
It certainly was. It's really aerobic. Nobody realises how hard it really is to get up the stairs. That was a good game.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
And what about you, Bill? Of course, that was a tough one.
Oh, just a bit. That's the toughest thing I've done this year, I think.
And the Wolfman, he was a bit wicked.
I was a bit. He just pushed me off the top of the pyramid.
Well, plenty more events. Let's hear it for Bill and Murray.
Raider, look good fun up there.
Yeah, it was. It's a bit of a hard work, but King of the Hill, baby!
You're still there. So, are you enjoying it?
Very much so.
Good stuff. Great stuff. Okay, let's hear for Raider! Sorry, Johnny.
This is a yellow card. You have started to behave badly all over again. You pushed the contender after the game was over, and you're interrupting the interview. Yellow card. Next time, it's a red one, and you're off.
First rule of Gladiators, never interrupt the star when he's interviewing.
I'm innocent! I'm innocent. The referee's picking me. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, there were only 7,000 witnesses, Wolfie.
I'm being victimised by the referee for no reason. I'm innocent.
Someone's been washing in hair restorer. Well, despite all that energy and effort, the guy's still to get off the mark.
2 events down, but still to come. Suspension Bridge, Gauntlet and Hang Tough. Join us after the break here on Gladiators.
So, welcome back to some more exciting action. And let's move on into our third event. And the first up is Cheryl. And she'll be crossing against Lightning.
Lightning shown some flashes of sheer brilliance this season.
Over to John Anderson.
Looking at the weights and measures, sports student Cheryl Quin, well made for this particular event, 5'5" and 9 stone. Lightning, first time on the bridge, an inch taller, and carries an extra couple of pounds. And that hammerhead to deny Cheryl safe passage across the suspension bridge. 10 points for a successful crossing, 5 for the draw. Cheryl pushing forward, Lightning pushing back. Oh, Cheryl's tucked her. She's dropped her hammerhead. Go on, run for it. She's picked it up again. What are you doing? Get across there, girl. And she does. The Lightning overpowered. And Cheryl under her arm, taking full advantage of the amended pushing rules. The crowd pleased with that, and both girls drop in for a ringside chat with our man with the mic.
Well done, Cheryl. Can you get that helmet off? I think you actually forgot what you were doing there, didn't you? You wanted to go back for some more action.
I know, I was too busy trying my best to hit her off. I got a bit carried away and forgot to run across, but got my head round it eventually anyway.
Well done. You got yourself 10 points. Well, Cheryl. Lightning. She forgot about you there, didn't she?
Yeah, this is a new event to me, and I think I was concentrating so much on trying to get her off, I forgot that she had to go to the other side. But I did enjoy it, but maybe I need a few more points from the deadly nightshade.
Never mind. Let's hear it for Lightning! Johnny, I just want to bring you in so you can update us on this season's new rules.
Yes, this year what we've done to make the game more exciting, we now allow a great deal more physical contact and the use of the body in the tackles. And in that case, it was a perfectly legitimate move, and the contender was quite entitled to get the 10 points for making it to the other platform.
So, 10 points. Thank you, John. And next up to run the suspension bridge is Jules. And she'll be against Falcon.
But before she does battle with Falcon, how does she rate her opponent, the mighty Quin?
She's quite nippy. I've been watching her. I don't know if she knows I've been watching her, but I've been watching her. She's quite nippy, very strong, and basically I think on the day it's going to be quite close, so it should be a good competition. Looking forward to it.
Jules sets off with Falcon between her and 10 points. Will this bridge be her Waterloo? She's backing the Falcon up. Falcon pushing back. Oh, she's gone. More of an albatross than a Falcon. And Jules traverses for 10. Get your glove on, Mum, that's it. In the playback, Jules is quickest off the mark, cops a couple of lunges, and Falcon is quickest off the bridge. It's Cheryl, 16, Julie, 13 after 3. Next, it's the guys.
And the first of our men up is Murray. And psyching himself up is the mighty Warrior. Over to John Anderson.
Let's see what Murray's got at his disposal against this big boy. Well, he's a strong 6-footer, weighing in at well over 12 stone, whereas the Warrior's armoury includes a height advantage of 5 inches, in addition to being 7 stones heavier.
3, 2, 1.
On that note, good luck to Murray. Meets Warrior halfway. Murray getting stuck in. And Warrior being very cool. Oh, perhaps a little too cool. Like Quicksilver, Murray gets away on his toes. And Warrior wondering what happened there. And his fans celebrate. On paper, it looked as if the only way for Murray was down. Warrior grinning. And I must say, he certainly came out fighting. But Murray gritted his teeth, ducked his head, then added on his toes, a bit lively for 10. Downstairs for a little chat with Fash.
Murray. Well done, Murray. I wouldn't have fancied your chances.
Oh, I was a bit like David and Goliath, but I didn't have my slingshot, but it was good enough. But, so pleased to get past there.
Murray, you had 19 stone of sheer muscle running at you.
I had my wee skinny legs going, though.
I mean, what were you thinking when you heard him shouting and psyching himself up on the other side?
Well, I was shouting back, but my voice isn't as deep as his.
Well done, Murray. You got yourself 10 points. Well done. Warrior, I think you scared everybody. Certainly everybody back home. What actually happened? I thought you had him.
Yeah, listen, this is Gladiators, and everybody likes to see the David and Goliath situation. And in that case, he's a pretty big David, and he slipped me on the side, and Great, good tactic. He ain't going to knock me off, but he just ran past me and I just couldn't quite get hold of him to kind of tag him on the way through. So, well done, brilliant.
I think he deserves those 10 points. Well done, let's hear it for Warrior! And Murray! And the next up is Bill! And he'll be facing the Rhino!
Rhino, his first time on the bridge. But that's little consolation for Bill, because although he's a 6-footer who weighs well over 13 stone, he'll be facing a charging rhinoceros who's carrying a massive 17 stones of solid muscle.
3, 2, 1.
You've heard of a bridge over the Rhine. This is a bridge under the Rhino, and he looks to be sending poor old Bill back to where he came from. Oh, there he goes! Charges the sewer man down. Bill Cumberland in way over his head. I think he'd rather that here, though, than his workplace.
Oh, unlucky Bill. I think he took everything down with him, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he did, and the kitchen sink.
He's a heavy guy.
He is, good guy.
Did you think you got much chance?
I thought I had a bit of a chance, but the guy just came at me like a rocket.
Did you have any tactics or just went for it?
Just run and try and hit him as hard as possible.
Yeah, sensible ploy, sensible ploy. Rhino, well done, congratulations. You hit him hard.
Thank you, John. I just went charging. Warriors give me a lot of advice. Hunter, I tried to get a jab in.
Did you think he was going to get you down at all?
Oh, well, you never know. You never know. It's a funny game, Suspension Bridge. And then it ended up in a heaving battle, and I just tried to heave him off.
Well done, both of you. Let's hear it for Bill and Rhino! Well done!
Rhino heave-hos Bill out of the points after 3 events. Murray 10, Bill 0.
So, getting ready to swing, it's Cheryl. And she's facing Zodiac.
Zodiac having a great season so far. And you can do this at home. Just follow the steps. Contenders get no consolation facing this constellation. The crowd love her, so do we. And here's how Zodiac will be measuring up to Cheryl. At 5'9", she's 4 inches taller than the contender, but pretty much evenly matched weight-wise. Swing time for Zodiac, looking to stop Cheryl, clocking up 10 points for a successful crossing, or 5 for hanging tough in the scoring zone. Zodiac biding her time, sizing up Cheryl's skill factor on the rings, and Cheryl more used to square boxing rings than round hang tough rings, but looking quite comfortable up there. She's in the scoring zone and seems to be well clear of trouble. I would think Zodiac needs to traverse pretty quickly, but she's looking cool and calm, has the situation under control. Got Cheryl in her sights. She makes it look so easy up there. There go the scissors. Can Cheryl hang tough for a few more seconds? 19 on the clock. Oh, is it too much to ask? It is, with a Zodiac round your neck. Cheryl from the scoring zone to the dropping zone. A composed and collected performance from Zodiac, one of the shining stars on Gladiators. Here's Cheryl for a chat.
Oh, Cheryl, you were so close.
Oh, it's a shame that. Never mind.
You looked as if you were very comfortable up there. Tremendous amount of upper body strength, presumably from your boxing.
Yeah, a bit from that. It's just a shame I couldn't stay on for that extra second.
Oh, what a shame. And, I mean, she was pretty strong. She was holding on for quite a while there.
I have to say that there is no victory worth having if the opposition is not worth beating. And Cheryl came out today focused, determined, and she hung tough, but unfortunately she came down. Well done, Cheryl.
Well, never mind. Let's hear it for Cheryl and for Zodiac.
Generous praise for Cheryl there. Mess with Cheryl at your peril, but Zodiac was up to it.
So next up to hang tough, it's Julie. And she's going to be facing Vogue.
Glamorous gladiator Vogue quickly established herself as a popular pin-up, certainly with Julie's brother-in-law, Paul. And looking at her facts and figure, you can see why. She's 2 inches taller than Julie and a stone heavier. Vogue swings out to face Julie, our PE officer from the prison service. Vogue looking to lock her up, while Julie will be trying not to get sent down. And for a change, it's her dangling from the rings instead of a whole bunch of keys. She's in the scoring zone, but Vogue looks to be setting her trap. Oh, but Julie manages to escape it, swings by. Julie's got some breathing space, goes for a ring. Oh, misses it. The clock's ticking away. She's firing herself up now for another try. Here she goes. Oh, she's missed it again. Vogue's had enough of this. No remission for Jules. Decides she ought to get on down. And so do the family. Vogue the victor. In the replay, Vogue snaps the trap shut and Julie gives herself up. After 4 events, scores stay the same, 16 to 13.
So now it's time for the men to hang tough, and first up it's Murray. And he's going to be facing Hunter.
Hunter the hitman, tough, tenacious, and half a ton of talc. How does he measure up to Murray? Well, he's only got a 3-inch advantage height-wise, but in the weight department where it matters, he's nearly 5 stones heavier.
Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
So Hunter swings out, and Hunter has said that he wants to be excellent in every event, this no exception. And we know he specialises in the quick finish. Oh, and this is no exception. Gets his man Murray. Too good to hurry, but down he goes. His sister Audrey disappointed. No wonder Hunter uses all that powder. He's determined to let nothing slip through his fingers. He swoops on Murray at an incredible speed, and that 17 stones does the rest for that classic matte finish.
Next up, it's Bill. And he's going to be swinging it out against Cobra.
King Cobra, a deadly bite, a frightening wiggle, and a very alarming leg action. Ouch! Bill could be dancing to a different tune if the Cobra snakes up on him. Our rocking reptile stands the same height as Bill, but he's a full stone heavier.
Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Cobra, a natural-born comic, but when there's a job to be done, no one's more serious. Look at that, reaches the halfway mark in 2 giant swings. Bill looking to go wide, and Cobra swings back to cover. Feet up. And Bill's passed. Oh, no, he's not. He's swinging back straight into trouble. Cobra, more sneaky than snaky, calls his victim up. Bill, superb display of strength. Oh, but Cobra strips him from the rings by nearly stripping his vest. Bill dragged down and his nephew Chris fed up.
Oh, Bill, they know what they're doing, don't they?
They do. This is the second shirt this show.
Oh, yes, I was wondering whether that was going to come off or not.
Well, it's been in training. I've had my shirt off all the time, so I think in real life it's going to have to be at the same.
But you got a smile on your face, so you enjoyed it.
Oh, I thoroughly love this one.
And what about you, Cobra?
It's great fun. Sorry about your vest. You know, you win some, you lose some, but the thing is getting up there, smiling and having fun, and he's having a lot of fun tonight.
That's what Gladiators is about. Let's hear it for Cobra and for Bill.
Cobra, an excellent sportsman, gives Bill the praise but denies him the points. After 4 events, Murray still 10, Bill still 0. Next up.
So, getting ready to run the gauntlet is Cheryl. And she'll be facing the Nightshade, the Lightning, the Zodiac, the Jet, and Panther.
Earlier today, Cheryl told us how she viewed the up-and-coming challenge.
Gladiator girls, they're a lot bigger than me and they're quite a lot heavier, so I'm going to have to rely on my speed. And I'm certainly not looking forward to coming up against Nightshade because she's absolutely huge.
Contender,
Well, this is the moment she's been dreading. Oh, she slips her. No, good recovery from Nightshade. And Nightshade pinning her. John Anderson rebukes Nightshade for that. And Cheryl's still not passed. 10 points looks unlikely. Maybe she's on for 5. Oh, poleaxe by Lightning's power pads. But she's back for more. And through into Zodiac. Can't find that gap. Held up on the wall. Pushes through. Here's Jets. Oh, makes short work of her. Panthers next. Oh, but time's up. Her mum, Joan, glad that's over. Cheryl really got worked over by Nightshade. And that's where she lost the time. And Cheryl was right to respect her.
And next up to face the dream team is Jules.
Jules, a little gem of a contender, but she'll need to sparkle now. She stands 5'4", which is an advantage here, but only weighs in at 8.5 stone.
Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Let's wish her well. Straight into Nightshade. Nightshade's down. Oh, she leaves Nightshade for dead. Easy peasy. Lightning's power pads proving a problem, though. Nearly over the top. Oh, outmaneuvers her. Zodiac next. Excuse me. Coming through. Jet puts the brakes on. Pins her with the pads. Oh, slips by. Panther's next. Giving it some argy-bargy. Shoves herself and Panther over the line. A brilliant gauntlet from Jules. A 24-carat performance.
Well done! Congratulations! Did you think you were going to make that or come out alive?
Am I alive? I don't know.
Well, all your training obviously paid off.
Well, it's another one of them. I don't know what happened, but I'm just glad I'm in one piece again.
Well, let me tell you, 26 seconds, 5 points! Well done!
And the entire Gray family celebrate.
That was hard!
That remarkable achievement pushes her to the front after 5 events. Cheryl's on 16, Julie's on 18. Next up, it's the guys.
And the first of our male contenders to run the gauntlet is Murray! And he's going to be facing Rhino! Trojan! Raider! The Wolfman! And Cobra! Over to John Anderson. Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Into the Valley of Death races Murray, straight into the Rhino. Oh, and John Anderson nearly swallows his whistle and nearly gets his foot squashed. Rhino pushes him wide and tearing up the gauntlet track. Into Trojan. Trojan slipping over the track. Bundles past into Raider. Makes short work of him. Oh, poor effort from Wolf. Straight into Cobra and straight into Chops. Comes low and crawls his way to the finish.
Murray, well done. I think you deserve that. Get your helmet off, gum shield out, and you celebrate.
Yeah.
23 seconds gets you 5 points. Yes!
You only see the first one, and then when you get past him, there's another 4. That was hard, but just had to work with arms, push him back, but I got through.
Boy, you deserve those 5 points. Well done, Murray.
Delighted with that, and so is Audrey.
And the second of our male contenders up is Bill. Over to John Anderson. Contender, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Into Hell's Highway, and Bill said he'd come to enjoy himself, but who called this fun? Rhino shoving him from pillar to post. Next is Trojan. Tries to parry the power pads. Bundles into Raider. Oh, takes a couple to the head. Oh, Wolf smacks him double-fisted right round the ear, getting in a right old tangle. And the referee castigates Wolf. Cobra chastises Bill right out of the gauntlet. Ref stopped it, and Bill still comes up smiling. What a great guy. In the replay, John Anderson quietly sticks the boot in on Wolf, while Cobra wields his ramrod for a quick up and over.
8 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Go on, my son, let's get some points on the board. Yes, he's through. Incredible.
Well done. Let's bring Andy in, just find out what the time was. Andy, what is the time? What are the points?
24 seconds.
Excellent.
24 seconds gets you 5 points. Well done, Bill.
And he earned those the hard way. So while Bill takes a well-earned lap of honour, let's look at the scores after 5 events. Murray's on 15, Bill's on 5.
We're going to have a break, so don't go away, because you can see a lot more action here on the Gladiators!
Welcome back to the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, where it's eliminator time. Now, in the women's competition, Cheryl's on 16 points, Julie's on 18 points. That's a 2-point difference, which will give Julie a head start of 1 second. Clashes with the girls.
Well, 1 second. Not really much to do, is it really?
Well, anything can happen on the eliminator, so I'm just hoping for the best.
Okay. Jules, can you go all the way? Got to say, though, it's been very evenly matched all the way through.
I think it's actually a shame that one of us has got to lose, because both Cheryl and I have really enjoyed ourselves. It's really close, and basically it's not over till it's over, and who knows?
Good. All I'll say to both of you is good luck and watch out for the Travelator. All the best, girls. Over to John Anderson.
Julie, you will go on my first whistle. Cheryl, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Julie Gray from London in yellow. Cheryl Quin from York in the pink for a place in the quarter-finals. Julie first to the rope. A little slow to start and struggling. Oh, this is going to be a heart stopper. Julie to the top, first to the hand ladder. Maintaining that 1 second head start. Cheryl's dad and mum urging her on. Julie hits the rolling beams, scampers to the cargo net and climbing well. Oh, and Cheryl nearly losing it on the rolling beam. Both girls digging deep as the energy drains from their bodies on this cargo net. Jules' brother-in-law and niece there. She hits the top, and she'll be first to the zip line. Cheryl finding it's tough to climb and just as tough to watch. Julie on the only part of the course where you can catch your breath. Splashdown. Here comes Cheryl. Good landing. Julie on the balance beam, and she's jogging along. She has to compose herself for that final burst up the Travelator. Cheryl on the balance beam. Julie powers her way up the Travelator, treats it with contempt, and swings into the quarterfinals of Gladiators. There's Dad, Mum and Sister Lynn as Cheryl races to the top, heaves herself onto the platform, and swings through the paper burst. A gallant runner-up.
Jules, congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels brilliant, but I just want to say, well done to Cheryl. She's really made the competition. I knew she was fast, and she's pushed me all the way. And thanks to all my supporters, we've come a long way.
Have you enjoyed it?
I've had a really good time. I've had a ball. Didn't enjoy that because my nerves were shattered. But now I've finished it, yeah, it was good.
Well, you better get used to it because we'll be seeing you again. Well done, Jules!
Julie Gray, Little Miss Dynamite indeed.
Well, it has to be said, Cheryl, you were quite evenly matched, weren't you?
Certainly were, yeah, and Julie was really fast then. She did well. Just a bit disappointed with my faff around on the cargo net.
Well, these things happen, and you've never had a proper taste of it before. So when you're going, the adrenaline's going and your nerves are going, but you had a terrific crowd behind you throughout the evening.
Certainly did. Thanks for coming.
And thanks for being on Gladiators. Good luck in the future. Cheryl Quin.
She's done her family and friends proud. Julie celebrates with a niece Erin, a sister Lynn, and a mum Joyce. Both girls tamed the eliminator.
So now it's time for the men's eliminator, where Murray's hard work has earned him a 5-second head start. Bill, it's a long time. Dare I ask what would be going through your mind?
I'm just going through it like a steam train, that's all.
I think that's probably the only way to approach it, and I expect you'll be imagining there's a beach on the other side of the travelator, and...
Well, hopefully, and I could land straight in the water and cool down.
You're going to be very hot. The very best of luck to the two of you, and I'll see you both at the end.
5 tough events behind them, but ahead, the most awesome test of strength, nerve and courage.
Murray, you will go on my first whistle. Bill, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Murray Stephen from Collinsburgh in Fife, our lighthouse keeper, starts his eliminator run. Here comes Bill Cumberland, the sewer operator from Staines. Murray safely up the rope, and Bill moving strongly, already eating into that lead. Rick and Mick, his two brothers there, and Murray pedaling furiously, feeling the agony in those arms. Scrambles across the rolling beams and into the cargo net. His wife Fair looking anxious. We can see Bill sprinting over the rolling beams. As Bill hits the foot of the cargo net, Murray hits the top. A great climb by Murray. Bill's at the top as Murray zips down the line to the arena floor. And here comes Bill. This is going to be all about the travelator. Great landing. Murray knows he's there. He can sense him. Races across the balance beam. Bill's on the beam. As Murray charges up the travelator, hits the top, through the paper bars and into the quarter-finals. Bill hits the top now. He came to enjoy himself, and he's done just that. And we've enjoyed having him here. A great performance, a great attitude, and a great contender. His brother's delighted.
Murray Stephen, you're through to our quarter-finals.
Ryan, I would just like to say thanks to all my fans for coming. They've come a long way, and it made all the difference.
What we want to know is, will you come back and see him again? Well, that's good news. It's been great to have you on the show. We'll see you in the quarters. Murray Stevens, off you go.
Unlucky, Bill. 5 seconds to make up. Proved to be too much in the end.
Yeah, a little bit too much. I made up some time, but that's it. He's just quick on it.
You were waiting for him to slip, weren't you? Maybe with the travelator or the cargo net.
That's right. I couldn't fault the guy. Excellent.
Have you enjoyed it?
Oh, all of it. Excellent. All of it.
Well done. Let's hear it for Bill!
So our sewer man comes up smelling of roses. Murray's got to go through all that again in the quarter-finals. At least Bill can put his feet up again.
So Flash, another night, another knockout.
Oh, there's a lot more to go, Ollie. So join us next week here on the Gladiators!
Be there!
Hoorah!
For safety reasons, do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators.
The physics-defying obstacle course competition, American Ninja Warrior, hits a whole new level. Next, new to challenge. Whilst over on Pick, the team is using their time wisely. You know, like getting the kettle on and turning the radio up in a new 60-minute makeover.